Welcome back to Realm News with your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I have brought back one of my favorite guests I've had on this show, Mastermind of Minecraft, Jack. He simply goes by Jack. Yes, he came onto the show for the first time ever last year. Well, we're approaching about a year because I'm recording this in April. He came on the show last year in 2025 in July for the first time, and he's been part of 3 roundtables since. So he's very familiar with the show. He's a repetitive guest, but I haven't had a chance to have a one-on-one since our first encounter. And so I was very pleased to hear that he wanted to come back on and just talk some Minecraft. This is a very leisurely discussion. This is the first part out of 2-part series that we recorded. And I'll have to say this now, the second part that you'll listen to next week, well, I lost part of that recording, unfortunately. So it's going to be a little bit shorter than anticipated. However, we aren't there yet. This week, we go on a myriad of different subjects, folks. We discuss so many different things, such as custom dimensions in the Bedrock edition, the implications to that, gameplay and content creation for that. We discuss the dynamics of Pale Garden and Sulfur cave biomes. We touch upon community reactions to recent changes, technical insights, community shoutouts, personal anecdotes, and just an immersive look into the ever-evolving Minecraft universe. You won't want to miss it. So please sit back whenever you're ready and enjoy part 1 to Jack and I's leisurely Minecraft discussion. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a brand new week at Realm News. I am your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. And I am here today with a guest who you haven't seen on this show. Well, you have, but by himself, it's been almost a year since I've had Jack one-on-one time. And last year I had him on in July. We discussed his builds and just many things. My gosh, I'd have to listen to that again just to actually, I think that was the longest discussion I've ever had on Realm News, because that was 3 episodes. So go back, folks, and listen to that last year. So Jack, welcome back. I know you've been
man, thank you.
You've been
I've been
on
good,
the round table.
I've been on the round table. We've done 3 round tables since the last episode. So I think altogether we did 3 hours one-on-one, and then we've done 3 lots of 2 hours. So I'm going to assume, we can double check it, but 2, 4, 6, 9 hours, and this will bring us over 11 for Realm News.
That's quite a bit of time. That's good.
Oh, mate, I love it. I would do 11 weeks if I could. You know, I love the space. I love what you do with the show, and I love the community most of the time. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I've got a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about ever since Cubed Chaos dropped. And we did talk about that at the round table, the last one with everybody. But we'll be getting in. I kind of want to start off first before we get into Cubed Chaos with more recent news in the Minecraft sphere. Let's start off here, man, because I'm sure. Well, let's start off with the dimensions.
The custom dimensions.
Yeah, can you explain that to the audience and to me? Because honestly, I haven't had much time to look into that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this was this released on Bedrock preview and beta recently. This is for the Bedrock add-on and sort of content creation space. They're allowing through scripting custom dimensions to be implemented within the game through add-ons, through maps and packs and stuff. It sort of seems ironic that it happens now within the same, just a couple of weeks after they announced Minecraft Dungeons 2 with a big focus on the deep dark dimension. I'm excited to see where they take it, allowing more tech within Bedrock to allow for custom dimensions is important. It means that we know they know that building tech for dimensions is important. It'll be interesting to see how they further the technology in the upcoming previews and betas. But technically, I'm not too sound on it. I just know what it means. I just watched too many IBX Toy Cat videos, and from what I can understand, um, it does allow for creators to create custom dimensions on Bedrock Edition, at least.
That is super intriguing. I've seen a few videos myself, and it's I've seen some really cool ones. But so you can essentially create your own just dimension. You can create from scratch, like, and you can teleport there like through a portal.
Yeah. I mean, let me. I mean, I can probably get the actual.
Because I was just from what it looks, it's more than just. It's like an extension, so like it's almost like going to the Nether or the End, right? But it's just your own
Yeah. So
designed
it's its own
place.
complete dimension. What was interesting to see is the height of the worlds. Like in these custom dimensions, they go from negative 512 to positive 512. So that's over 1,000 blocks up and down, which we've never really seen before in a Minecraft world. Obviously, it can be done with mods, but it's really quite intriguing to see how they've implemented it with that big space. You know, it's exciting. It really is exciting. If they're able to do that, I wonder what else they're able to do with. I mean, do we see an expansion to the build limit in the overworld, or do we see them add another 64 of a custom, you know, of a custom. What's the term? When they added Deep Slate, it was just stone, and then they added Deep Slate. They could add maybe another layer. It's really exciting stuff.
Okay, I see. No, that is
Yeah.
interesting. No, that's really interesting. Have you played around with it?
No, not myself. I play mainly Java, but
Yeah.
that
Oh,
doesn't
it's not
mean
on Java?
no, it's not on Java. I mean, I think you can do
Okay.
it on Java with some mods, but
Mhm.
again, it depends. I'm not too sure on what they could on where. I don't think they'll do it anytime soon because obviously, as you mentioned, we do have the Chaos Cubed drop to go first. But
Mhm.
it'll be cool to see. Yeah, so it was the beta came out on the 8th of April. It fixed bugs, added custom dimension to the beta API. So if I have a look, they added the dimension registry. It allows people to add custom dimensions. It's not just one, and they also allow custom dimension registry. This is really exciting stuff. Really, really exciting stuff. I'm
It,
just
that's interesting. So, like, so custom dimensions, just like the size of the world, or like the heights and everything. Like, you can just like, what else can you adjust?
um I mean, I think you can adjust. I don't think at the moment there's room for a custom terrain. I hope they implement this. Procedural generated terrain would be really awesome.
Yeah.
That's something they've got to work on, and I think it will come because it makes no sense to implement custom dimensions without allowing for room within the space for things like mountains, caves, oceans, because that's what people want to make. They want to make mods with cool terrain and just interject their ideas within custom terrain generation. So it might be cool to see like a trial chamber dimension, something like that, where it's just continuously endless trial chamber. I think that'd be quite cool, a trial chamber dimension or
That would
something
be
like that as an
interesting.
add-on. Yeah, indeed.
Oh, wait, the whole entire dimension is a trial chamber?
It's procedurally generated and it's always trial chamber. You can't escape it.
That would
Endless
be
breezes.
trippy. That would be so that would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's experimental at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see where future previews take it. Um, I'd also be interested to see how they improve on the technology that they are implementing within the Bedrock edition. It'll be interesting to see if this week on Tuesday we get a snapshot which works on dimensions on Java a little bit. It might be because when one edition implements a feature, you look the next week or the week after to see if the other edition does it, and when they don't, it usually means bad news for the other one. Like on
Mm.
Bedrock, how the Java edition got that the music toast feature, and Bedrock just didn't. I remember
Oh.
the community being upset about that.
Yeah, the community's been getting a little bit upset about just several things, huh?
Plenty.
I don't know why. They don't like. I don't know. I see like a lot of people love the cube chaos, and then a lot of people don't. And then
I think going from Tiny Takeover, which I know we spoke about it at the roundtable, it was needed. It wasn't my favorite drop. I don't think it's many people's favorite drop, and I
yeah,
understand why they did it. I get it, but going from that to like 2 block sets, new mob, new biome, we've been there's confirmation that there will be more to be seen from Ryan Cooper, who I believe is the head of the Minecraft game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're
Um,
right.
I'm really excited. I can't remember because when Tiny Takeover came out, we knew what to expect. We
Yeah,
knew we were going to get different baby models, and now I don't know what to expect at all. I'm really excited.
I don't know what's coming around the corner either. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
I,
have no clue.
I think it was Neon Gaming asked like tagged me in something. I don't know if he tagged you, but he was asking like what in future predictions, and I just simply said I don't have any predictions. I honestly don't know what to expect. Like I look forward
Yeah.
to it, but I don't have any clue. Like honestly, I don't know what to
Um,
speculate.
I like this feeling. I like not knowing and not being able to predict what happens. I
Me
like
too.
getting excited for the game. That's what makes me thrive, you know?
No, I agree with you. No, I it's like the first time I think since I started the podcast, I don't really have an indicator on what's to come.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is. It's a good time to be in the Minecraft space. I mean, I think a lot of people have been quite moany and Mojang, especially since the initial reception of the snapshots for Chaos Cubed. It's disappointing to see people doing their jobs and just being hit with a wave of negativity. Um, it's a shame. I remember when people were talking on the monorails for the Sulfur Cube monorails and the
yeah.
flying machines and stuff. And unfortunately, I think a mistake Mojang have made was releasing it on Bedrock a week before Java. And
Hmm.
I think Java was the more finished version. It was the version that was shown in Minecraft Live. It was the version that was we were told it was more finished. You know, they mentioned in the changelog that the Bedrock physics engine for the Sulfur cubes weren't as finalized. So
Hmm.
um to see the more advanced version come in and these contraptions not working, it is disappointing, but it doesn't need any hate towards the developers at all. You know what I mean?
No, and do you think they're going to fix them? Like, do you think they're
I
going to
think
keep
I mean
that
I've
going?
seen people make them work on this new engine. You
Okay.
know, just because it worked. I mean, we know the discrepancies between Java and Bedrock. We know that between versions there are differences. We know that between versions there are inconveniences, you could say. I um i have a whole I could talk to you for about hours about how I think Bedrock Edition is unfortunately Microsoft's golden goose, but and
Oh
Java
yeah.
Edition is the passion project. But in all seriousness, these contraptions work. You just have to work around the it's like how Java and Bedrock Redstone isn't the same. You know, you have to
Yeah.
make it work on the platform, and it works. I've seen it. You just have to do it differently, and I think that's the case for a lot of things within the space.
Have you built one of those gondola things or whatever they're
No,
called?
no, no. When I have played around in the snapshots, I have played around quite extensively. I love the blocks, love the blocks. I actually have some I've made some reference images within the snapshots that I put on my Twitter. Where are they? Here they are. So the sulfur, from what I can understand, works incredibly well with bamboo, sponges. They work really well with end stone, sand, suspicious sand, birchwood. So I'm excited to try these combinations. The cinnabar, however, honestly, you don't realize how many blocks it works with. Pink, red terracotta, purple terracotta, magenta terracotta, cherry wood, nether blocks, nether bricks, red nether bricks, copper. It works really well with as a nice contrast. There's so many blocks that these new blocks work with, and the community wanted new building blocks. We hadn't had a building block since resin, and
Yeah,
now we've
no,
got them.
they were asking for it. They
We
were.
were. I mean,
Everybody was begging for new blocks for months. So
people say it looks like netherrack. Netherrack is far darker, by the way, than cinnabar. I think it's got its place within the block sort of ecosystem. It's not too dark. We've already got dark reds. We don't really have this grayish, pinkish red. We've never really seen that shade before. One criticism I do have with the new blocks is the bricks. I feel like I'm getting a bit bored of the same brick design. That's a really inconvenient thing,
I saw you post on this. Cracked blocks.
Brick blocks. Yeah. I mean, I think
should be
this comes to I work on my world with a lot of blocks, like a lot of blocks. I have to go through shulker boxes upon shulker boxes. I'll use like one if I think that my build needs one block of cracked brick, I'm going to put it in there, right? My inconvenience is when you're dealing with cracked bricks, I think they should be a block state. Do you sort of know what I mean by that?
I read your post, and it's similar to stripping a log, correct?
Yes. I
agreed with your post, and then I read K and B.
Yeah.
Wait, was it K and B posted next after that?
Yeah. K and B spoke. We had a little conversation within the post.
He had some good points too.
Let's have a look. Yeah. So, couple ideas around this. They should be block states. Cracked blocks and mossy blocks don't have their place within the inventory. You shouldn't need to have to pre-crack your bricks if that makes sense. I think it makes much more generic sense from a player's perspective to hit the block with a pickaxe, maybe right click it.
It does.
It would give.
I mean, in my head when you said that, I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense. Because how do we have to do it? Like, how do we have to do it right now?
You have to add a block state for every brick. It would overclutter the inventory to add cracked resin bricks, cracked quartz blicks.
Can you explain a block state to the audience?
So, for example, you can have a flower pot, but then you can put a sapling in it, and then that's a block state. The flower pot has the oak sapling in, for example, or a fern or a dandelion. But in the inventory, you don't have flower pot with oak sapling. You just have a flower pot. Same with decorated pots and sherds. You can create a pot with a block state using the sherds. You can create. I'm trying to think of another one. An observer. When an observer detects a signal or a change in a block, it lights up. That's a block state because it's the state of the block at the time. It would require. It's as if you've got multiple textures within one block, if that makes any sense.
No, it makes sense. And you're just doing one simple action to change it.
Yeah. So stripping blocks doesn't change the block state. It changes the block itself to stripped, stripped oak, stripped birch, stripped mangrove, whatever you're choosing.
And I actually love that feature.
I love that feature too. I'm a big fan of stripping logs.
It's funny. I
think it fills a lot of gaps. The pickaxe is the only tool without a right-click function. Shovels can make paths, axes can strip wood, and hoes can till dirt.
True.
It would fill in a gap for the pickaxe to have the same function, the same sort of identity as the other three tools.
About that, man.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. No, that makes perfect sense.
I mean, think about these new blocks that we've had: resin, sulfur, and cinnabar. We don't have cracked bricks for them. Same with tough. We don't have cracked tough bricks. We do have cracked deep slate bricks and blackstone bricks, but the Nether update came out, I believe, coming close to 7 years ago, I think.
Gosh,
Let
I
me
can't remember.
check. The Nether update came out 2020, so it's 6 years this year. The caves and cliffs would have been half a decade old this year.
Wow.
So we're looking at half a decade since any sort of cracked tile or brick. I think it would decrease the amount of clutter within the inventory. That's the one big gripe I've got about the game right now, is the inventory sucks. The bundles do help, but I use bundles for I keep a bundle in my inventory at all times, and I use it for things like crafting tables, furnaces, buckets. I keep odd items in there. I never go out and take a bundle with me. I take shulker boxes because I think they solve the problem more.
Yeah.
With the inventory right now, I think we just need more space for one. But for the point of the bricks, we just don't have to carry cracked bricks anymore. You know, you can just mine bricks, go out and then crack them with the pickaxe. I think that just makes logical sense.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs an if rule, if clicked, turn into, this state of brick. I think anything that helps declutter the inventory works. I think copper, because you have to wax it and that's its own block, that could be a block state, but it's already been in the game for so long, and I love copper,
Yeah, we both love copper.
I love copper so much. I think last time we spoke, funnily enough, we spoke about, on my profile, I've got a developer idea list. Yeah. One of those ideas is in the game now. Netherite horse armor is in the game.
Yeah.
And that was one of my wish lists.
And the copper golem.
The copper golem, allow the players to prevent mobs from growing up, was one of the options as well.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. Because
we covered that whole list, I'm pretty sure.
That honestly, if you get a chance, go on that list, and if anyone's listening, go on my profile, go through this list. There's a big list of ideas that I've got for the game. I'm thinking about moving towards YouTube and doing commentary videos. And something I'd love to do is go through just a big list of ideas that I've got for the game. I mean, like an hour, 2 hours long, describe everything I'd love in detail. That would be a bit of a wish list for me.
Yeah, you should. You should do it.
Yeah, man. I think the game thrives when people talk about the game. I think the game thrives when we have individuals creating art, and in this new age of AI, I think we need to be creating rather than consuming, like you do with Realm News, for example, shout out to my fellow British man, Michael. He streams, and his world, oh my goodness, absolutely stunning, by the way. If you've seen any screenshots of it, it is absolutely beautiful what he's doing on his Minecraft Bedrock world. And streaming it, and Cornman, if you're aware of Cornman as well, Michael, one of Michael's mods, he creates art for Michael, I believe. And the art that he makes, again, absolutely phenomenal. Really nice. Great. So I think using Minecraft as a space for creatives and for art is so important, considering, I think I tweeted about it the other day. It did really well. Someone just looked up you can Google Minecraft landscape, and one of the first things that come up is an AI generated picture of Minecraft.
I believe it. But you do make a good point. And my brother, who was it? I was discussing this with somebody. Minecraft, or the Minecraft community, to me is really one of the few communities that I've seen out there that is very anti artificial intelligence. Like we reject the hell out of it. Like, I don't see many people support it in the community at all.
I recently watched. I was with my brother, and we were watching The Boys. Just come out on Prime Video.
That's a great show.
It's a very good show. So I'm watching the new season, and we have adverts, and half the adverts that we were watching, I don't know what it's like in the United States, but here half of them are made out of AI, and I'm thinking, what on earth? I'm not going to buy your product. I don't.
Oh,
I think AI is funny for personal use. If that's your thing, cool. But when you have a community built upon art and creativity, using AI is just a bit of a slap in the face.
it is.
Um, it is. It hugely is. Think about the time and effort it takes artists to create, and for me to come in and be like, "Well, I can create that in 30 seconds with my new prompt." It's
Yeah,
disgusting. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
I'm not either. And it crosses that uncanny valley. Just gives me those weird vibes. I hate it. Like there's some, don't get me wrong. There's use for it. There's good use for it, but
Yeah.
like
No,
keep
of
it
course.
out of art and creation space, like altogether. Like I see the advantages to AI, but man, it's really scary what we're doing with it. It really
Yeah.
is. Like, gosh, yeah. I don't even know. I've made several episodes over how I feel about artificial
Honestly,
intelligence.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just I'm gonna just not use AI. I feel like if people want to use AI, that's for them. I've seen mods being added to Minecraft that can create what you want, build what you want from a prompt, and I think, what's
Hmm.
the point?
Yeah.
What's the point of a block sandbox game if you're not even going to spend the time to learn the craft? You know,
Well, that's the
I've
problem
played.
this day and age. In my opinion, that's just what's it's really bad for like the world culture. Like
Oh yeah, massively. You think
it's
people born right now are not going to be used to life with AI. They won't know any
yeah,
different.
they
You
won't
know,
know how to create anything.
I was born in the noughties, right? And you
Me as well.
think I remember ChatGPT coming out 4 years ago. It's
Yeah.
over 4 years old now. It's like these last 4 years have been absolutely shocking just to
Yeah.
see AI slop everywhere.
Oh man.
Like it's just shocking.
Oh, it's extremely shocking. It's only getting worse. Like white collar jobs are diminishing here.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I know I'm going away from Minecraft, but it's really affecting our culture here. I've been reading articles how I mean, in the robotics industry is getting so advanced too. Blue collar jobs are going to be replaced with robots. I mean, let's just be real. it's it's coming down the pipeline. It's crazy. Back in the when I was growing up, I thought this technology would have been awesome to have, but now that I'm living in it, it's horrifying. It's like I want to go back to the 90s where maybe actually I'd like to go back to like early internet, like let's say 2010 and stop there. Like just
Yeah.
stop there. Basic cell phone, basic internet, the end.
Yeah.
Like right before all the algorithm stuff took over.
Honestly, I think it's just disappointing. I think, my younger cousins, you see them just sat on an iPad scrolling
Mhm.
shorts, and it's like they're being harvested for their time, you know, honestly, for their
Yeah, because
attention.
you still go outside, you go out and do things. So
Yeah,
yeah, you you aren't glued to your screen. So
not at all,
yeah,
man.
so
Not at all.
yeah, you get you know what it's like to be disconnected.
Yeah. Just to go outside and enjoy nature. Enjoy
Yes,
the British sunshine while it is sunny.
when you're not enjoying the digital nature of Minecraft, right? Which I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you something. Did you play Herdcraft?
Herdcraft.
Yeah, did you
Um,
play that?
I gave up after a minute because I think the point of the update was to just be difficult.
Yeah.
To be honest, I played
How
the
was it?
potato update, and I remember playing what was it? Craft Mine last year. I didn't really play Herdcraft because I think the point of it is just to be a really difficult challenge, and that's what it was.
So how
Um,
was it? Like I didn't play it. I saw
it
some
was
videos.
I mean, they didn't really add much. It was you could tell more effort had been put into previous April Fools snapshots, and I think that's good
Mm.
because people can't then say, "Well, Mojang only puts all of their effort into the April Fools updates," which isn't true at all. Um, it was funny. I think that's what it had to be, and it ticked the box, and it was funny, and that's what it is. That's what it has to be. If you honestly put in more than 2 months worth of, if you put in like, if you make proper textures and you make proper content for the April Fool snapshots, it is a bit of a slap in the face for people who play the game, but they don't do that at all. You know, I've not seen people saying that we want the potato update back in Minecraft or we want herdcraft in the base game. I think that's how it should be, you know?
Yeah. No, I understand. No, I totally get that. What was it? Was it just blocks? You herded blocks?
You could break blocks and then they'd become entities and they could attack and mine and build for you.
Oh, that's
But
crazy.
you didn't have an inventory. It was quite funny.
That's kind of
They
cool.
they something that was quite interesting is if you rounded up light blocks, it did create dynamic lighting, which I think's
I saw
something to
that.
keep an eye out for the future. If they decide to implement it, it
That's
will be
neat.
apparent that they're working on it before the April Fool snapshots, you know?
That is right. I remember seeing people talking about that and a couple videos on that. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
I have to mention our good friend Neon Gaming, who
Yes.
gave me a question to
Yeah.
mention within this show, and he was asking about honest opinions so far about Chaos Cubed. I think
Hmm.
you mentioned it already. Very, very. I just wanted to make sure I got through it. The Neon Gaming, big up Neon Gaming, by the way. Big friend of your podcast, I imagine.
Yeah, huge supporter. Shout out to Neon Gaming. And
Shout
he presented this question, which was originally posted by It's Next. And he wanted us to ask this. Next originally posted 7 hours ago. He said, two biomes have been added so far via game drops: the Pale Garden and the Sulfur Caves. Which biome is superior and why? Jack,
Oh,
you want to go
that's
first?
tricky.
That's a tricky question.
That's very tricky. I would say, oh, that's really difficult.
Well, the Sulfur Caves hasn't even finished yet, so
No, if it was as is, I would say the Pale Garden. Now, the reason for that is I like using the Pale Garden for its atmospheric, like the sky kind of going grey.
mhm.
Um, I think the Pale Garden has a much cooler vibe. I like the color scheme. I like the grey and the orange. I do really like the Sulfur Cave though, but I think I wouldn't build a base in the Sulfur Cave. But I currently have a base in the Pale Garden, so
Me too. I have a
I
couple.
I like using the Pale Garden's atmosphere. I mean, I've had a giant angel statue there for the
Oh
best part of a year
yeah,
now.
we talked about that last year on the show. That
We
was
did. You know, since that angel, I've built another giant statue, and that took me almost a week. It takes so much effort. I've been playing this game. Have you ever heard of Buckshot Roulette?
no.
So it's a game. I play it. My brother has a Steam Deck, which is this like. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's a portable. You know, it's like a Switch, right? This game.
Okay.
It's about you. It's a game of odds, and you play against this creature, and this creature is just this really ominous face figure thing. I'll have to show you after.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
really want to build this in my world. I really want to add references to games that I've played outside of Minecraft into my Minecraft world. So the angel, the inspiration was Doctor Who. I used to be a really big fan of Doctor Who, you know.
Hmm.
Um, but I've recently been playing this new game and I really want to add it in. There's plenty that I really want to do in my world, you know.
Are you going to add
That
that to your Pale Garden? Okay, back to the question. I personally, yeah, I haven't really played around with the Sulfur Caves at all, but from
no.
what I've seen, I love them. But I'm going to have to say, I feel like the Pale Garden gets so much flack. Like, I actually love
Yeah.
the Pale Garden. I
I
thought
like the
it
Pale
was
Garden.
very fleshed out when they released it. I honestly, everything about it. I remember when they announced it at September 28th, 2024. I was like, during that fall live event, I was like, this is just cool. I love the entire concept
Yeah.
of the creaking. I just thought that was creepy. Just the concept of it. Like, it's just
Yeah.
sneaking up on you when you're not looking. It moves when you're not looking. Come on, people. And
It's
it's
very, very
indestructible.
cool.
And you have to
I
go for
haven't
the
played
heart of it. like
I
the
haven't
creek.
played early game Minecraft for a while now. I think I'd love to, start again at some point,
Yeah.
and maybe
Early
have
game
like a.
Minecraft.
Yeah, no, I mean just to, because I haven't. I'm going off topic here, but I haven't like made copper armor because I had to,
Oh.
but I did. I do think if you were a new player and you experienced the Pale Garden, you'd get such a kick out of it.
Yeah, I
The, the,
think
the the game design is amazing. I love what they've done
it
massively.
I had my qualms with it, like most people. Like it's too hard to find one,
It is the
and when you
rarest
do
biome in the
find it,
game.
it is. And the first I remember when it first released, most of them were super small because my first one was super small, and it
Yeah,
didn't even have a creaking heart. So I had to go to another one, and so it was a little frustrating in that aspect. But honestly, I would probably pick the Pill Garden because I love the entire, like you, Jack, the atmosphere of it,
yeah.
the sky. I love that transition. I love how there's no sound. I don't think music plays there, right?
No, no, they removed music from
Ye-
playing, which is
Which was awesome. I mean, I love the
very
music.
cool.
I just love that choice because it's really creepy.
Um, yeah, I mean, it is. Um, the what is it? The game really does thrive with unique biome identities. Think about the
Yes.
Mushroom Island as well. Like
I
the
love the
identity.
Mushroom Island. That's why my
Yeah,
second
man.
episode on this podcast was about that.
It is such like the identity of the biome.
It needs to be
You've got
updated.
mushrooms. It does.
It needs to be updated.
I would like them to add the ability to bone meal flowers to create giant flowers. Like you can bone meal mushrooms to
Oh,
create
that would be
giant
neat.
mushrooms. Have like different flower blocks and stuff. Like a giant, like a mushroom island, but for flowers, a flower island or something. I don't know.
Wow. That'd be cool.
That'd be
That'd be
very
neat.
cool. I mean, I,
Hey,
I I think there's so many things that you could add to Minecraft. I think too many people focus on the end update and say, well, we haven't got an end update, so Minecraft is over and it's finished when it's not. I think only a fraction of the players actually go to the end itself. So
yeah, I looked it up. It's a staggering number. It's only like 10% or something like
yeah,
that. It's crazy. I haven't
it
even gone
is.
yet.
Sorry,
I
you haven't
haven't
gone
been.
to the end.
Nope.
Oh man, I'm so used to just. I've got a I I watched a video, recently. Except for the dragon fight, forget elytras and shulker boxes. There's no reason to revisit the end, right?
Mm-mm. Like,
So if I'm
yeah.
Mojang and I'm designing this end update, I'm thinking, right, we need a reason for people to go back to the end. Um, I think you'll disagree with me on this. I think we're going to get a fourth dimension first.
You really do think that?
They've just added custom dimension tech to
Yeah.
Bedrock, um, and I think we're closer than ever to getting. There've been leaks, there've been community discussions, and I think the
What
custom
leaks?
dimension will be before the end update. 100%. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my shoe.
I think that would just be so irresponsible of Mojang
Really?
to create a fourth dimension before an end.
What's your? I'm genuinely. I'm not here to argue. What's your reasoning behind that?
Well, as a guy that's never been to the end, I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. Like, so I don't feel a reason to go to the end except for shulker boxes. Like my whole point of Minecraft is this is a sandbox game to me. Like the end is not like the end game to me. Like some players
Yeah,
treat it that way. Like, oh, I defeated the dragon. I beat the game. To me, I don't care about that. But it's like so I don't see a reason to go to the end because from what I like the videos I've seen of it, pictures, it looks very empty and rather boring. So I wish Mojang honestly would maybe add more to the end to get players like me excited to go there instead of bypassing something that's so old and it's been in the game for a long time. But I don't think it's ever been updated, has it? Like ever?
I mean, we
Hardly.
got the end flashes last in the
Oh,
Copper
okay.
Age for Java and
Okay, I remember
in
that. That
Chase the
was cool.
Skies.
During the vibrant visuals, that's neat, but that is
Yeah.
so subtle, and that's come on, that's not like that's not.
No, it's
I
not.
want to
It's
see
not a
game
game.
mechanics. I want to see
It's not.
some.
Yeah, no, I agree. What I think we will see is before any sort of major end change, I think we'll see. I mean, we'll see vibrant visuals in Java first, obviously. I mean, have you
I think this
seen the?
is Jack. I think this is my problem. I'm a completionist. Like it drives me utterly insane that the I know it's so vast, but it drives me kind of crazy that the overworld there's so many biomes and things there that are incomplete or feel incomplete that I'm just like, can you guys just like slow your horses down and focus on things that need to be done and then move check that list, check that box, and then move on to the next thing. Like I don't know, the fourth dimension just seems so weird. Like I'm like, why aren't you focusing on some other things in front of like your nose, like right there?
That would be a good point to expand on. What do you think needs? Feels like I'm interviewing you. What do you think needs work on in the game?
Oh
Genuinely.
gosh, I think we kind of talked about this in the round table. I mean, we all know about dual wielding. I don't have to say
Yes.
that. But I mean, I would like to see some things done with the enchantment table.
Yeah,
I
no.
just
Well,
would.
yeah. Yeah,
I would
it
like
is
to
it is a
see.
very boring system.
It's extremely boring. I would like to see some things done with the potions. Like I don't know, maybe some new things in food for sure. I've been really talking
Yeah.
about that because that is so boring.
The
I hate
last
the
food
food
item
system.
was nearly half a decade ago with 1.17. It was the glow
Wow.
berries that were the last food item added.
I did an episode over that. I should have known that.
Yeah.
And it's so yeah, the food system, enchantment system for me are probably and fishing. Fishing too. I know you like fishing. I know
Fishing
you're
does
okay.
need
But it's
a
to
big
me fishing
update.
gets boring. Like it's just literally cast and it's very predictable. Like so
Biome dependent fishing would be quite a cool
that would
little.
be.
Imagine being able to fish in a pale garden and you can fish up like blobs of resin and stuff, or
Yeah.
you fish in a mushroom island and you can get mushroom blocks. I don't know. There's
Oh,
a.
that's great.
I think you could expand any
Or
point
a
of the
mushroom
game.
fish.
Yeah,
Like
I think
let's get some new fish in the game.
they should. I think it's weird, right? Because you've got one version of the game which solely has, the fishing looks different on both versions. So I think visually they have to be in parity for one,
Hmm.
and for two, I think the system itself that that's it. It is just a very slow system, but you could make.
But
I'm not again. I couldn't tell
But
you
you
how
see
to
what I
improve
mean,
fishing.
though? Like, I mean, I'm all for. Trust me, man. Like, I would love to see a fourth dimension one day, but there's to me, it's like, why don't you guys fix some of this stuff? Fix the end before a fourth dimension. Man, ever since I've started this podcast, people have been begging for an end update. It's like, give them an end update. Just give them an end update.
I think I
Just
don't
do it.
think they'd release a game which includes a new dimension which is tied to an already existing structure without somewhere in the near future adding that to the base game itself. I wouldn't be 100% surprised if the drop 3 of this year was a new dimension. I honestly wouldn't.
Wow.
There have been big calls that apparently, according to leakers, there's a big tie-in to the
Do we
base
know the
game.
leakers?
I think Mojang, honestly, I think Mojang have said that there is a big tie-in to the vanilla game with Minecraft Dungeons. Now, whether
Mm,
that is just the Skulk, it's somehow linked to Skulk, that would be fine. That would be an acceptable response. But I don't think they'd make a whole new dimension in the game. They didn't even do this for Dungeons 1,
yeah.
Dungeons 1 was interesting because they built the Illagers and the Piglins for Dungeons 1 and Legends.
Mm,
But this time it's sort of the other way around. It's Dungeons will have this new dimension, and then we'll see it come to the base game. So it'll be
So,
really interesting to see how they work on it. I mean, I it's the same as you, welcome an end update, but if you look at it from Mojang's perspective, not many people go there. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. I think they
more
need to
players
try
will
to
get
get
copper
people.
armor than go to the end. So that's why they've done copper armor before an end drop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, honestly, that was when you add a metal to a game, you should make it so you can craft armor tools and weapons out of it. That was just dumb on their end.
I'm quite curious because when 1.17 dropped and they added copper, the whole idea was they didn't want it to be a material for armor and tools. I think they wanted that to be a builder's block
But that's
material.
insane.
So I don't know what's happened behind the doors at Mojang for them to change their mind. I'd love to be a fly on the wall, you know.
Oh, I would. Well, this day I saw a video like they're developing those. You can literally like they're bugs with cameras, so maybe you can get one of those, Jack, and you can send to Stockholm.
I'll go to Stockholm. I'll look for everyone.
You can get all the leaks ahead of time.
Yeah, honestly, I would. I mean, I'm not talented enough to work at Mojang. I think the only thing I could do is be a security guard.
They're hiring a pixel artist.
I have never done pixel art in my life. It'd be an insult to them if I applied.
Mickey Joe needs to.
Mickey Joe.
Yes,
I think
Mickey
I saw
Joe
Jasper say that you have to be based in Sweden already.
I think
I'm
he's
not
in
sure.
not Norway, the Netherlands. That's not far. Man,
It's not far.
Like I don't know.
3 hour commute, 3 hour flight every day.
That's fine, man.
That's fine.
That's fine. Mickey Joe can do that.
Mickey Joe can do that.
I'm vouching for Mickey Joe.
I love his resource pack. You know, the queues. He just added queues.
Yeah, I saw that.
It looks really nice. He's a very talented individual.
Yeah, the ideas he comes up with are amazing.
It's insane.
He does, and no, I mean, and Cyclops, his buddy, helps out with that. With doing a lot of that. I'm getting him on the show soon, but yeah, pixel artist. I guess Jappa was the one that posted that, right?
Yeah, it was Jappa
that posted for that. Yeah, so that'd be whoever's going to get that job's lucky. You know, I
lucky.
And working for Mojang would be cool.
It'd be very cool. I mean, I have not got any experience within the video games industry. I think the what is it? I think if I was to work at Mojang, it would have to be in HR, and I've literally never worked in HR. I've got no video game experience. It'd be nice to see how the next 10 years looks, because obviously we are in the first half of Minecraft's lifespan. You know, I think Minecraft has got 90 years of updates behind it. So it'll be really interesting to see how the next. So this is year 17 for Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see what the next 17 look like. You know, I will be 40. I'll be 40, you know, in 17 years' time. So
you'll be almost my age. Well, I mean, no, you'll be. Oh, yeah, I'm 38 right now, so that's crazy.
I'm 23, so that would make me 40.
Yeah,
I'll still be playing Minecraft at 40. You know, easily. I'll be getting my kids
doing that 60
Minecraft with me. Yeah, I'll be having children. I love the idea of passing. I'll keep my world in good condition, and I'll pass it down to my children when they turn 18 or something. I'll be like, it's your time now. Most parents pass down cars. I've got a Minecraft world for my kids.
There you go. It's going to be like a 50-year-old world.
I want it to be a world that stays in eternity. I like what I like about my Minecraft world is because I started that world in 1.20, so it had new generation, but like because I started at 1.20, the areas where I'd been already, you don't see trial chambers. You have to go out your way to find a trial chamber, and you have to go out your way to find pale gardens. I've had to use chunk pruning to get the pale garden near my base, so it's it's a bit awkward sometimes, but you know, it's one of those things you deal with.
No, that's really cool because when I was talking to Move Garcon, who's also one of your United Kingdom brothers,
Yes.
he was saying how he wants to pass on his forever world to his kids
Oh,
and
sweet.
his grandkids, and I'm like, that's a cool idea. That's a pretty cool idea. I was
The
thinking the other
family
day,
Minecraft world.
yeah, exactly. I was thinking the other day, I was like, man, my world's already almost over 3 years old now. It's like it's just so weird. Like you get attached to the history of it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You get attached to the like. I think if I ever got tired of my Minecraft world, I wouldn't delete the world. I'd just
Oh
go in the
no.
Nether for like 2,000 blocks, hop out,
Yeah.
set my spawn there, and just start again. You know, I wouldn't exactly delete the world and start again because I can look back on the previous builds, the previous creations, and be really happy with them and proud of them.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And that's what I like too. Did you see Minecraft just posted something like 37 minutes
Uh,
ago when we were talking? Probably when we
I
started recording.
I haven't.
Um,
Let me have a look.
yeah, they said, busy doing what? And then they have a picture here of a panda bear sleeping with an eye mask on. And I don't know what it is. It blowing a bubble? And it says, bro,
Uh,
I'm busy. Also, bro.
Unfortunately, as I live in the UK, it's age restricted.
What?
I will send you a screenshot.
Let me send you a screenshot. So wait, if I
Yes.
send you a screenshot, will you be able to see it?
Yeah, I will be. I'll be able to
Okay,
see
I'm going
it.
to send you a screenshot, man, so you're not left in the dark. That sucks.
You can see what I can see. They're protecting my digital safety.
That's yeah. Do you feel safer?
I feel so much safer knowing that I can't see Minecraft Panda.
That
That makes me feel so
well,
safe.
if it makes you feel better, X is flagging it as it makes you click on it says like adult, like it's an adult image. I'm like, what's adult about this?
It's a
You know,
panda.
it's a panda sleeping.
It's a panda.
It's what is
What?
going on in the world today? See people about this like AI crap. Like, come on. See, okay, I sent you. Okay, I see
I'm
yours.
gonna retweet it.
Man, I hope the United States doesn't get as bad as the United Kingdom with this age restriction crap.
Honestly, if I ever want to like my Xbox account, my Minecraft account, I'm not allowed to play. I haven't got chat. I've got chat restrictions because I don't want to show my passport to
That's
Microsoft.
crazy.
Honestly, I'm being deadly serious. I haven't. I'm not allowed to like talk to people. If I play Minecraft with my friends, I have to use. We have to talk over the phone because I can't.
That's insane.
Well, yeah, well, it's crazy. I think I've retweeted that with the age restriction thing. I can see it. Yeah, bro, I'm busy. Also, bro, and it's just a panda.
Yeah, it's just a
What a
panda. I don't
joke!
think you should have been restricted to see that.
It's
It's
just a
like
panda.
it's just a
Was
panda sleeping.
it is?
But what do you
It's
think about
crazy. Oh well.
it? Do you think that image means anything? Should we?
No, I
I don't think
mean,
so either.
it's just a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, I
I
mean, it
speaking
says
of
adult
the,
content.
it does
It's
because
like
that is
why?
very adult. It's I'm frustrated, Dark Lord. I'm very frustrated.
Well, let's. You know what? We're approaching the hour, so I want to break this into make it episodic. So we're going to
Okay.
end it here, and then we're going to in our time, it's just going to be a few seconds or a minute or so, but we're going to split this up. So next week, the listeners are going to have to tune in to hear the rest of what you have to say, Jack.
You know what to do, guys. Hit the follow button. Support Realm News. Follow the Twitter at what is the Twitter for
Oh,
you?
my Twitter, just Realm News 247.
Realm
Just
News
type that in.
24/7. You
Yep.
guys know what to do. Support the podcast. Support the great work that the Dark Lord does. You know what to do. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. And go support Jack at his Twitter. I have that flashed up here and it'll be in the show description. So just go just go click on that, folks, and check out his amazing work and his commentaries there. And Jack, thank you so much for coming back onto
It's
the
all good,
show.
man.
But I look forward to talking about this much more. Let's talk some more. Audience. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realm news. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper tier for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/realm news. No pressure though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.